Is a constituency among 5 others that comprise Uasin Gishu County. Keses had slightly above 74,000 registered voters. And where we are is the constituency's main tallying center. And from here we can get some numbers that have been tallied. This is for the member of parliament seat, and I just want to give you the numbers. Remember, this is an official communication because the returning officer here knows these tallying came into the night or into this morning, and they're hoping to do it later on in the day, perhaps anything between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. But so far we had 2 contenders. The sitting member of parliament, Dr. Swarup Mishra, who made an attempt to defend his seat under an independent candidate, and UDA's Julius Ruto. As it is with many independent candidates here in the county of Uasin Gishu, Dr. Swarup Mishra did not manage to convince the electorate of Keses to continue having him sit in parliament as their member of parliament. And I just want to give you the numbers. At a racecourse polling station, Julius Ruto gathered 4,445 votes. Mishra would get 7,538. At Cheptiret Kipchama Ward, Julius Ruto of the UDA party gathered 7,022 votes, while Dr. Swarup Mishra gathered 3,386 votes. At Tuluet Chuyat, Julius Ruto gathered 10,884 votes, while Mishra managed 3,809 votes. At Tarakwa, Julius Ruto got 7,119 votes. At Tarakwa Ward, while Mishra managed 4,004 votes. In total, Julius Ruto has managed 29,470 votes against Dr. Swarup Mishra's 19,087. That goes to show Julius Ruto of the UDA party has beat Dr. Swarup Mishra for the Keses parliamentary seat by around 10,383 votes. I want to repeat, Ben and Winnie, this is still an official communication, and we will be here later in the day when the returning officer makes these declarations and pronounces Julius Ruto as the winner of that parliamentary seat. Elsewhere in the constituencies of Tarbo, we understand tallying also continued late into the night and into this morning, and so we are not able to come to you with the official results, but we understand that UDA's nominee for that particular seat, Madam Janet Sitene, who is the current member of parliament and who came into office under an independent ticket, has gathered impressive numbers, and that is the lady to look out for. And I think she's the only other lady, if everything goes as has been tallied tonight, to clinch a member of parliament seat in the county of Uasin Gishu. In Kapsaret constituency, yes, in Kapsaret constituency, the sitting member of parliament, Oscar Sudi, has successfully, I would say has successfully, but not yet officially, been named as the member of parliament elect for the Kapsaret constituency. Also, the returning officer there said they had reconciled most of the matters, but asked for more time for them to release those results, and we expect them later in the day. But that goes to say that Oscar Sudi has sort of cleared a great difference between him and second incoming, an independent candidate, Franklin Morgor. So in many of the polling stations that we visited tonight and into this morning, we did establish that most of the Form 34As were duly filled by the presiding officers at different polling stations, and later those documents were moved to the constituency tallying center, like where we are now. This is the tallying center, the constituency tallying center of Keses constituency, and the returning officer did announce the results from different polling stations. From there, sum of all the votes from the polling station is being done, and the figure realized is filled in form 34B, 35B, 36 to 39. That is pretty much the activity that is happening in many constituency tallying centers here in Uasin Gishu County, but in Moiben constituency, as we talk, we understand that the county returning officer there is making attempts to release the results for the member of parliament seat and for the members of the county assembly. Later on, we'll be leaving you with those pictures and sounds of how that went down at Chebisa Secondary School, which is the constituency's main tallying center. From there, I would say that there's a lot of reconciliation to do, and most of the party agents, election observers, and also journalists are now following with the needed forms from the county, from the constituency returning officers, and all the way to the county returning officers. The constituency returning officers, the arrows here can only declare the member of parliament seat and also for the MCA seat, but later for the gubernatorial seat, senatorial, and women representative, these can only be confirmed in tallying yet again, and then announced, or the winners made public or announced by the constituency returning officer. And of course, for the presidential vote, all the tallied Form 34Bs are taken to Nairobi by the different returning officers, and they get to the Bomas of Kenya, the National Tallying Center, and then they are in the safe hands of IBC Chair Wafula Chebukati for him to reconcile and give an update on the same. So that is pretty much what we are expecting from the county of Uasin Gishu. It has been calm and quiet on this day where the voting and tallying of voter material has been going on, but just to say, it is a yellow affair in the county of Uasin Gishu. What we have seen from the presidential seat down to the members of county assemblies is that everyone, almost everyone, who's clinched themselves the seats, of course, unofficially, as we expect the official results tomorrow, is won under a UDA ticket. On the presidential ballot, of course, most of the support going towards a Deputy President William Ruto, the son of the soil from the North Rift, and this is something that will also be keeping in tabs. Members of the county of Uasin Gishu are keenly following this one. It is a battle between him and Azimio la Umoja's Raila Odinga, and here at NTV we continue to stream the numbers as they come in, and the residents continue to follow. So I think we'll catch up later in the course of the day when we come with the announcements of the winners and losers at the members of parliament seat and the members of the county assemblies. This will be done at the county tallying centers, and later on we will be coming to you with the gubernatorial, senatorial, and women representative results. This will be done at the top tallying center here in Uasin Gishu County, which is placed at Kapsaret constituency at the Eldoret National Polytechnic. So we want to take it back to you now in Nairobi, and we'll be coming back to you much later in the day, perhaps with the winners and the losers, but from an official point of view from the IEBC officials' announcements here in the county of Uasin Gishu.
Thank you, Lois. Lois Wangoi there, coming to us from the county of Uasin Gishu. Go and get some rest. We shall be coming to you at daybreak, see if we can get some of those county tallies especially.